There's a tree. Nope, he already found me there, right? 3 places. So I go, oh, where else can I hide? I know, I'll hide in the garage. Let's do that. So I go and open the door. You got to be quiet because somebody's hiding their ears. If the hinges squeak, guess what? Gives you right away, right? And so, shh, real quiet, tiptoe. Don't let anybody hear. So I go in there and I look around. And there are boxes around, but they're all right against the wall. I can't hide behind something right against the wall, right? I look around, and the only place that was really good hiding place was the refrigerator. And so I went there, and I opened it up, and there was no shelves in there. And it was kind of dusty in there. And I went, perfect place. So little Harvey climbs in there, and he closes that door a little bit so he could see out, right? To see if Ronnie is going to come in, right? And then I was going, you know what? If I can see out, he can see in, right? I want to hide really good, right? So we hide really good? Yeah. So Harvey goes, click. And I was going, ha, 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 laughing, because you know why? That was the best hiding place on the planet. Very, very quiet. Shh. Don't let anybody know where I'm hiding, right? And so guess what? It was in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, it gets kind of warm. That refrigerator wasn't plugged in. And so guess what? I started wiping my little forehead. And I started breathing. I was going, it's getting kind of stuffy in here. Well, I think I'm tired of this game. And so I pushed on the door, and it was latched from the outside. I couldn't reach around. So I was going, it's time to get a little nervous here, right? So I started tapping on the door. Then I got a little bit more nervous. What happens when you get a little more nervous? Well, that's what happened to me. So I was screaming and beating on that door. And I was so very grateful that I had a big brother kept looking for me. And I heard a click. And Ronnie says, "Gotcha." And so, the God we serve, he can see somebody that's in the middle of a lion's den with all kinds of lions, right? And he can see people inside a flaming furnace, right? He can see a Jonah down in the belly of a whale. You ever been to the ocean and looked out there? I look at there and I was going, that would be the best place to play hide and seek, in the belly of a whale. How would you find that person? You'd be looking a long time, wouldn't you? But God sees Jonah in the belly of the whale, and he sees Harvey. He loves us so much, doesn't he? And he loves you too. Don't ever forget that. Thank you, boys and girls. You can go back to your seats now.